Hello and welcome to a new Roblox Studio tutorial, and today I'll be showing you how to make a brick that turns your character invisible when you touch it. So insert a part first, and mine's already got the preset to this, but make the material neon and the colour to pastel blue. So let's see what your part. Add in a script. Write this in it. Script.parent.touched : connect function. Hit is the variable of what touched it, so you can use it later when you need to. So, and I'll be using it quite a bit. So go local equals hit dot parent find first child, and then put humanoid. Humanoids is an object that is always stored in the player model, and so if the ground doesn't have a humanoid, so for example if the ground touches it, then it won't trigger this and try to make the ground invisible. So go if then, so if the player is there, or the humanoid, or the human, so then you want to write for IV in pairs hit dot parent get children. So basically what this code does is it loops through all of the objects in the player's model and all of the things. So we want to go if B, which is the object that we're looking for, dot class name, which is the type of object that is. For example, this part here is class name. It is a part, but you can't modify it because that's just not how it works. Because otherwise, it would be changing what type of object it was and changing it completely. So v.className equals part, which is checking if it's a part. Then we want to, so if like a body part, an arm or leg. So if we're finding that, then we want to go. We want to set v dot transparency, and we want to set it to 1, which is fully transparent. So just copy this and paste it. So turn that into mesh part. We want to do this because you see, some players might be wearing bundles, and Afro bundles maybe, and their Afro bundles body parts are made out of mesh parts. And the thing is, if a mesh part is not a part, so then the code wouldn't run, and that player wouldn't become invisible. Now the code's not yet done, but there's still accessories that we need to handle. So yeah. I'm just going to add an accessory because I don't really know how to spell accessory, so just do this, and so if it applies accessory, what they're wearing, then we want to go v dot handle dot transparency equals 1. because the handle is the part object of it. So once you've done that, you could just stop here if you like, because all this code just makes the player invisible. It doesn't make the player visible again when they walk off the part, but if you just want the part so your player touches it and it becomes fully invisible and never becomes visible again, then don't follow the last few minutes of this video. So Control C, so copy this code and paste it here, and that to 0, set that to 0, set that to 0, and then just add a space here, and then go touch ended. Okay, so I'm back and I've fixed the code because there were a few issues before them. Yeah. So the issues is that the humanoid root part was showing up and the face was becoming invisible. So what you do to solve these issues is basically all you need to do is do this. So we want to add this part of code in to the if class name equals part, then place. Also, I'd recommend adding this in to the mesh part space as well, just in case people. So, and the changes that we made in this is we also did that. If not v dot name equals humanoid root part, then v dot transparency equals 0. So basically, it doesn't make the humanoid root part visible if it gets activated. And so also do the same thing. Right, let's copy this in to the mesh part place. Also make sure the transparency is 0, otherwise this will not work. Okay, so I recommend pausing it so you can just copy down this code because it's pretty big. Also, if you don't want if you want the character to just touch the part, become invisible forever, then delete this part. Otherwise, here's what it does. So, when the game moves in, this will work. So, we just walk over to the invisibility part and step on it, of course, and you become fully invisible, transparent. You may flicker, so if you flicker, then just do this. Just get the scale tool, make it way bigger. Also, if you want like an invisibility zone, a zone where you have invisibility, make it big to cover your zone, and scale it all the way up to the zone size. This transparency to 1, and set it can go to false. And now if I play. When you go into the invisibility zone, what direction is it in? I can't see it. Ugh. Just a little orbit here. Try to get into it. Oh yes, the reason this isn't working is because this isn't anchored, so it just falls straight through the map. Okay. So you just fall into this invisibility zone here, and you see you're invisible as long as you are in the zone. So it's cool for making things like bushes that you can hide in. So you just walk into the bush and completely invisible. Although, yeah. So if you want it to be stealthed, do this. So this is how to make it. Invisibility brick. The brick that turns you invisible. Also, I'm just gonna mess around. So I'm just gonna make this and glide true and play here. So I spawn invisible, flying. No, I'm flickering. No. That's a cool effect. So you could have some ground that you could walk on there, you just your character flickers. So basically that's how to do that. And bye, and thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks for watching.